Okay, yogis, finding a comfortable seated position. You can take some height underneath the hips if the hips or the legs are tight. And then we'll just place the hands on the thighs, turning the palms to face upwards, allowing the eyes to close. And as the eyes become heavy, allow the shoulders to become heavy too. So there's lots of space for the neck, and we are beginning to release tension from the body. And then start to tune into the breath, allowing the breath to create space in the mind and activate that nice parasympathetic response in the body, that relaxation response. With your exhales, just allowing everything to grow a little bit heavier and a little bit slower. Releasing tension with every breath out. Take 2 more deep, full breaths this way. Feeling the breath expanding through the torso, feeling the belly fill up as you breathe in, and that grounding sensation as you breathe out. And then preparing to move with the breath, we're going to inhale, reach the hands up overhead, feel the palms touch, push the palms together, and then as we exhale, let's take the hands down towards the heart, dropping the chin forward, allowing the head to hang heavy. Inhale, reach the hands out and up, gaze upwards. Fingertips and palms push together, feeling the arms strong, feeling that activation through the upper back and into the shoulder blades. And then as you exhale, drawing the palms down through heart center, dropping the chin down towards the chest and allowing the head to hang heavy for a moment. As you exhale all of the air in the lungs. One more time, inhale, sweep the hands out and up, spread the fingertips nice and wide. Palms push together, lengthen through the sides of the body and the spine, and then take it down through center one more time. Imagining like you were grounding everything down towards the earth. Pause with hands at heart center, chin tucking down towards the chest, and then lifting the head back up. We'll take it into a twist. Let's take the left hand towards the right knee. Inhale to lengthen the spine. As you exhale, turn towards the right, gazing back over top of that right shoulder. Twists are a beautiful way to begin to release toxins from the body. A nice thing to do on January 1st. Soften through the shoulders, relax the face, and take one more deep, full breath here. And then we'll use an inhale to come back towards center. We're going to uncross the legs, take the feet out towards the edges of the mat, and then just knee down side to side. Now, if you don't have a mat at home, you can also practice with a towel or just on the floor. So having the feet a little bit wider than hips width apart. And then we're going to come back into our cross-leg seated position. This time the opposite shin is going to be in front, so it's going to feel like the awkward cross. Let's take the right hand towards the left knee, left hand plants behind. Inhale, lift up through the torso, and then exhale, use the hands to help turn you into the twist, but not so much that you're forcing the body. So keeping everything really soft here. Close the eyes for a moment, tune into the breath, feel the torso expand as you breathe in. And then as you exhale, release any tension from the body. Again, one more deep, full breath here. And then we'll use our inhale, swing it back through center. We're going to walk our hands forward out in front of us, keeping the hands at least shoulder width apart, making sure that there's lots of space for the chest, the shoulders, the breath. You'll notice an opening through the hips and into the legs. And then walking the hands back towards the hips, coming back up into upright. Oh, hello. Let's take the feet wider than hip width apart. Keep the knees bent, knee down from side to side. She likes yoga too. And then we're going to come back into that cross-legged position. We're going to have the opposite shin in front again. So the first one that we started with. Find that seat to walk the hands forward. Keep them nice and wide. Use your hands to help you keep length through the spine as you walk the body forward. And that should feel pretty good into the hips and the low back. You might even explore a little bit of motion from side to side here, just helping to open up the muscles and release tension from the body. Walking the hands back towards the hips one more time. We're going to take a reverse table position. Hands are going to sweep behind. Fingertips can point forward, sideways, or back, depending on what feels good for the wrists. Knees are bent, soles of the feet push into the mat. We're going to lift up and open up through the chest. So feel that grounding down of the feet and the hands, allowing the chest and the hips to open nice and wide. And then use an exhale, sink the hips back down towards the mat. Let's take a butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together, knees are apart. And we're going to take the feet as far forward as we need to. If you have more opening or you want more stretch, you'll take the feet and walk them closer towards the hips. We're going to push the soles of the feet together to draw the knees down, and our hands are on our feet or our ankles to help lengthen the spine. Inhale to lengthen, and then exhale to fold it forward, inch by inch, as we melt the heart towards the earth. One more deep, full breath here. And then inhale, come back up into upright. We're going to take the hands on the outside of the knees, help the knees come back together. Let's take another cross-leg seated position. We're going to take the right hand down towards the mat, sweep the left hand up and over, palm facing down towards the ground. Breathe deeply into the left side of the lungs. So really feel the rib cage expanding through the left side of the body. We're going to use our next inhale. The left hand is going to guide us back up through center. Left hand is going to come down, right hand is going to come up, and then we'll explore our way to the other side. So now we're grounding down through that right hip. We're reaching up and over, and we're breathing deeply to help create space in between the ribs. An inhale draws that right hand up and over, the body follows. Beautiful. And then let's take the feet, we'll stretch them out in front. Let's have the ankles and the toes together, if that's okay for the legs. We're going to work on the core here a little bit. Inhale, reach the hands up, engage through the core, and then really reach the fingertips upwards towards the ceiling. Draw the belly in towards the spine. And then as we exhale, let's start to reach forward. We might not go very far before we notice resistance. Pause, take a breath there. Inhale to lengthen, and then exhale, come further forward, as though we were reaching towards something in front of us. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold, and then eventually the hands are going to come onto either the shins, the ankles, or the feet, and we'll use our hands just to help us gain length through the spine. And then with every exhale, bit by bit, we sink just a little bit deeper, remembering that it doesn't really matter how far we go as long as we're feeling this somewhere in the body. And then we're going to make our way out by engaging the core again, reaching the fingertips forward, and then taking a deep breath in as we come all the way back up, fingertips reaching upwards towards the sky. From here, we'll either take that reverse tabletop position again, or we'll sweep the hands behind and take a reverse plank position, keeping the legs straight, lifting the hips, pushing into the toes, gazing upwards towards the ceiling. Exhale to lower. Find that comfortable cross-leg seated position once more. Let's take the left hand up, bend the left elbow, sweeping that left hand behind, and then the right hand is going to come to the left elbow. And we're just going to tip over towards the right side, feeling a nice deep stretch through the left arm, into the left armpit, into the left side body. Taking it back up through center, we'll change sides. This time, right hand comes behind, left hand latches onto the elbow just to give us a little bit more length as we reach up and over towards the side. And we'll come back up through center. We'll sweep the arms out. We're going to make bust-offs with our arms, so we're pushing out through the palms of the hands, drawing back through the fingertips. Release any tension from the neck and the shoulders if you can. And then we'll sweep the hands towards heart center. We'll tuck the chin down towards the chest. Again, releasing any tension from the back of the neck. Taking a moment to feel grateful for strong bodies, health, and well-being. And then opening the eyes and lifting the gaze. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Happy New Year's and namaste.